How I Met My Super Hot French Husband Part 2. So I am still back in Salt Lake at this point. I go on like a few more like dates and stuff with Brad, like trying to make it work, trying to like make myself be like attracted and like kissing him, because I am Mormon at this point, and so I believe that the only way I'm getting salvation is to learn to like this, right? And I am very, very worried about my sexuality at this point. I'm thinking this is not good. This is not good. I'm going to have to put up with this for eternity. At this point, I fully believe that that is how everyone kisses, because I was the unexperienced one in this equation, and so I'm thinking, wow, I just do not like kissing. Ugh. So Brad goes on his mission. I go on a few more dates with some guys. Like a couple of them are really terrible, and there's like a handful of dates. They're just nice, but no spark. My sophomore year of university, I studied Brad in Grenoble, France. And of course, because I'm still very Mormon at this point, the very first weekend, where do I go? I go to church, because I'm like, this is a great area to meet people. This is a great way to like not be alone, because at this point I'm feeling very alone and very confused. I thought I knew how to speak French before I arrived, but as soon as I got to the airport, I realized just how mistaken I was. So I get to church, and in the very last row, right in the middle of the back, I lay eyes on the hottest human being I have ever seen. I see him and I'm like, that is my husband. Oh my gosh, I have to marry him. My brain completely quits functioning. Like I am a very logical and literal person. I do not believe in love at first sight. And my hormones are just going off the wall. My whole brain is melting, like looking at this beautiful man. And all I can think is like, please God, do not let him be a visitor. Please let him be straight, and please let him be single. And all of those things were true. And to my great thrill, my future mother-in-law, who is not my mother-in-law yet, was like, oh, it's so cute. She speaks French so poorly. Let's invite her to our house for dinner. And like, she kind of like adopted me, like as her little pet, foreign exchange student. She was super nice every Sunday. She was inviting me over for dinner almost every Sunday. My husband at this time, he lived in a different city that was 3 hours away, and he was driving up every weekend to come eat dinner at his mom's house on Sunday. It still took us like a solid 6 months to actually get together and go on a first date, because both of us were like, I don't know, are they interested? Is she interested? I don't know. We were very interested, but both of us were quite shy. And I am still thinking, this man is a 10. And back home in Logandale, I had been very solidly labeled a 3 to 4, right? Turns out in France, a lot of people really like light-colored eyes, and my value on the dating market has gone through the roof. And then this is a little bit embarrassing, but it also took a while for us to get together and go on a first date, because anytime he would come up and talk to me, I suddenly could neither speak English nor French. He would ask me a question, I would be like,